Okay, everyone knows that Jeffrey Epstein did 9/11. That is a done deal. We've been there, done that. But I've also been trying to connect it to Paul Wysopal, and we finally have it, boys. Jeffrey Epstein, New Yorker, has a framed copy of the U.S. being attacked in his house, okay? And then he also has a framed copy of this about the Oklahoma City bombing. Trial set in act that battered a city with little Paul Wysopal right there. Now, I've been joking for years at this point, ever since I learned that Terry Nichols and Timothy McVeigh / Paul Wysopal stole like 1,000 blasting caps from this gun runner named Roger Moore who worked for George H.W. Bush. They stole a bunch of blasting caps from that guy, and then they used one of them for the fertilizer bomb, supposedly in the Ryder truck at Oklahoma City bombing. And Terry Nichols said in his affidavit from prison trying to get out he was saying, I think the FBI actually had a lot to do with this, because he kept saying he was working for the FBI and shit. But I also have this other weird thing. I stole 1,000 blasting caps and we didn't use all of them. So where are those blasting caps? And I've been saying, I bet that they were at the fucking bottom of the World Trade Center and World Trade Center 7 with the thermite, to make the buildings fucking collapse. So, not a smoking gun yet, but this is further evidence and more proof, and it wants me to just keep searching for this, that Paul and Timothy McVeigh and Jeffrey Epstein were buds. I bet when we get those email years that are missing, the whole 9/11 years, I bet that Paul Wysopal was working with Jeffrey Epstein. So I asked Paul, I told Paul, I said, dude, Paul, it's so cool that Jeffrey Epstein has a framed newspaper clipping of you in his home, of your work for the FBI in his home. Framed, dude. So we'll report back when Paul gets back to me, if he ever texts me back. Don't worry though, I know he can read my messages because he has read messages turned on. So I'll let you know if he gets back to me about this. But yeah, anyway, Paul, your move. Oh wait, sorry, that's not Paul, that's his son, Fittest Flat Earther. Hold on. There he is. Hey, Paul, you little domestic terrorist FBI agent. Why does Jeffrey Epstein have one of your articles from when you blew up the Oklahoma City bombing hanging on his wall? Gotta know. Gotta frickin' know, dude. It would be so interesting to find out. Anyway, further proof that the Mossad and the FBI are the same organization and they plan all domestic terror incidents. Also, Sarah Ferguson has a deep connection to both. She went and started a charity after the Oklahoma City bombing to kidnap kids, in my opinion, with the Koch brothers. And then after 9/11, or during 9/11, she had a fucking charity from that Oklahoma City bombing up in the World Trade Center, sharing an office with Ghislaine Maxwell on the same floor as Cancer Fitzgerald with Howard Lutnick. So, your move, Paul. I don't know. I don't think that you guys should have put all your eggies in a basket with Sarah Ferguson and Elon or Jeffrey Epstein and Howard Lutnick and Larry Silverstein and fucking all these cucks, dude. You're an idiot. Anyway, if you can think of a better reason why a Mossad spy would have terror incidents framed on his wall, and the answer isn't that they're trophies, let me know, because to me, these are just trophies, bro. And if he lived until, or if he was around till the Las Vegas shooting, he would have that on his wall too, because Paul was also involved in that. I'm surprised he doesn't have an Orlando Pulse nightclub shooting newspaper clipping up here. You know what I mean? Paul is the oracle. Paul is the fucking Forrest Gump idiot of all false flags. So, love you, Paul. You gotta do better, man. You gotta start covering up your Jeffrey Epstein mess. It's really fucking getting bad. What are you guys gonna put us all in Quantico so we don't know this shit? Are you gonna send us to prison camps? You're gonna put us in concentration camps so that we don't ruin your fun for the billionaires? What are you gonna do? Gotta know. Let us know, Paul. Text me back, idiot.